Ah, look like you had click on this video. Hopefully before part 2 of Atlantean City come out, or after, and want to know new changes for all the current air type Lumion before part 2 of Atlantean City update. And where would they land on the list? Back when they announced the air type in general was don't be nerve, there was some pocket complaints about that. That many air type don't be really nerve. Here's the thing, air type is not don't be immune to earth type anymore, but resist it. Also, Lumion that isn't touching the ground but is floating will not be hit by grounded earth move like earthquake, quicksand, will still be hit by non-grounded earth move like mud splatter. But let's see how really nerve the air type Lumion did. Right now there is 17 air type Lumion in the game. Those are Cinnamoth, Twiddle, Paratweet, Avitroth, Wimpor, Swatosaur, Pipsy, Denilid, Whipperdrift, Zeppelin, Switchicall, Wintwist, Snaggle, Snackle, Snackdo, Swirl, and Nemray. I'm gonna be ranking if it's a bad nerve or just a minor nerve that wouldn't really make a break a certain Lumion, but each one of the air type are currently immune to Earth, but not when part 2 of City Update come out. First Lumion we're gonna be looking at is Cinnamoth, a bug air type. It has 1 immunity and is obviously Earth type. It has 3 resistance, and that being Plant, Dark, Bug. Bug is 4 times resistant and have 3 weakness, and that being Electric, Air, Ice. Ice is being 4 times weakness, and that is currently what we have for now. Let's see what we have for part 2 of the City Update. No longer have immunity to Earth type of course, but now it has 4 resistance, and that being Plant, Dark, Bug, and Earth. Good news about Earth resistance, that is 4 times resist. Weakness is still the same, so how nerve is it? Well, it's just a minor nerve, won't hurt Cinnamoth that much at all. Onward to a Lumion line that got an 9-speed design, and that's Twiddle's line. They're all the same type, but just being pure air, so I'm bundling them as in one. Currently has 1 immunity Earth, 2 resistance, that being Bug and Brawler, and have 2 weakness, being Ice and Electric. Part 2 of the city would make it where it doesn't have immunity to Earth anymore, but it does gain a resistance, and that being Earth. Doesn't really change much for the type matchup, but that will be like. But how nerve is it? Well, since it isn't 4 times resistant to Earth, it's just a normal nerve, but still not bad at all. Now to the Wimpor line, and then bundle as one with Swatosaur. Same typing, which it being Metal Air. Currently has 1 immunity, being Earth, but it does have loaded resistance, and that being Air, Metal, Ancient, Mine, Typers, and Bug. Bug is 4 times resist. It does have 2 weakness, and that is Fire and Electric. Electric is sadly 4 times weakness. Looking at what it'd be like for part 2, it lost immunity to Earth, but sadly isn't resistant to Earth due to being part Metal type, so overall this is the major nerve to this line. Look at one of the rare air type Lumion, and that's being Pipsy line, which is all Plant and Air type. It does have 2 immunity for now, and that's being Earth and Light type. 3 resistance, which is Water, Plant, and Brawler. It does have 4 weaknesses, which is being Fire, Dark, Toxic, and Ice. Ice is 4 times super effective on it. Let's see what it'll be like in part 2. Yeah, it did lose one of her immunity, which is being Earth, but it then does gain resistance, now at 4 times resistance to Earth type. This is another example of a minor nerve to the line. Okay, let's just look at Zeppelin. Not much to say since they're the same typing as Twiddle's line, which is being pure air, so it's exactly the same type chart and be normal nerve to it, and that's it. I believe it's time to move on to the next Lumion on our list, which is being Switchicall and Wintwist. Might be asking me right now, what about Snow Owl? Is a pure ice type and doesn't stay an air type until it evolves. So Switchicall and Wintwist is the air and ice type. And it has 1 immunity, which is being Earth of course. It has 3 resistance, which is being Air, Bug, and Typeless. It does have 3 weakness as well, which is Fire, Electric, and Metal. As for part 2, it will lose the Earth type immunity, but does gain a resistance, that's being Earth. Overall, it's just a normal nerve, but not bad at all. Alright, let's look at Snaggle line. Well, let's remove Snaggle since it shares the same typing as Twiddle line and Zeppelin. There's a simple nerve to Snaggle. But let's look at the evolution of it, which is Snapdope and Snapdupe, and they both are air and toxic type. It has 1 immunity Earth, 4 resistance, and that's being plant, bug, toxic, and brawler. Brawler is 4 times resistant. It does have 3 weaknesses, and that ice, electric, and mine. And what will happen to it in part 2? Well, it loses immunity to Earth, but does not gain resistance to Earth because it's part toxic. Overall, it does do a major nerf to it. Now, a flying squirrel. Swirl. A pure air type. Again, don't really need to do much to cover this. Same as all the rest of a pure air type Loomian. Just a simple nerf. And finally, we're on the final current air type Loomian, and that is being Namore. Namore is the light and air type. It has 2 immunity, and that's being Earth and Spirit. 5 resistance, and that's Fire, Light, Bug, Ancient, and Brawler. It does have 4 weaknesses, and that's Dark, Ice, Electric, and Metal. But how we're looking at part 2 of the city update? Well, it loses 1 of the immunity it has, and that being Earth. But it does gain in resistance. Overall, just a nerve. Wouldn't change much for a type matchup. I'm going to be ranking on how nerve is current air type Loomian for part 2 update. On average, they just don't be nerfed, but not badly or a very minor nerf. So now, since you know what is going to happen to all the current air type Loomian in the game, how do you feel? Think this is a bad idea? Think it is a clever idea? Let me know. Right now I'm working on a few videos that is on the back burner, so expect to see them within this month. I promise will not be a few months from now. Also, I know I can easily have done this video to be like 20 minutes long, but I want to keep it short and simple. I mean, come on. Y'all don't really have a long attention span for 20-minute videos. Anyway, see y'all later. Ain't gonna miss ya.